morning and welcome to our thought for the day. Today I'd like to read a verse from Acts chapter 22 and it's verse 15, please. I'd like to read to you. It says this, "For thou shalt be his witness unto all men of what thou hast seen and heard." For thou shalt be his witness unto all men of what thou hast seen and heard. And the first thing important for each and every one of us to realize is that we can only be a witness if we've seen and heard. First of all, we've got to be able to say we've seen what's taken place and we've heard what's taken place. Otherwise, we can't be a witness. And this morning, the little title I've given is simply this: willing witnesses. Are you a willing witness to tell people about what you've experienced, what you've seen and what you've heard in your life and in your experience? For thou shalt be his witness unto all men of what thou hast seen and heard. You see, Paul received the privilege of seeing and hearing the Lord speaking to him out of heaven, and he witnessed to that fact. Now it is our joy also to be witnesses to our Saviour, who has revealed himself to us. Or you say, I wasn't like Paul on the road to Damascus. I wasn't knocked to the ground. I didn't see some great light. Can I tell you, friends, when Jesus spoke to you and when Jesus spoke to me, your salvation and mine is just as real as Paul's. For the same blood that cleansed Paul from his sin is the same blood that cleanses you and me also. What a wonderful fact that is. He heard out of heaven and he witnessed to the fact. And again, it's our joy also to be witnesses to our Saviour, who have revealed himself to us, and to tell all of what he means to you and to me. That's our privilege and our joy, and it should be our desire. You see, it is at our own peril that we hide such precious revelation. First we must see and hear like Paul, or we shall have nothing to tell. And then we must be eager to share our testimony. It must be a personal testimony. It says, thou shalt be. It's not someone else's testimony. It must be yours, your individual testimony, your individual experience of Christ. It must be of Christ, your personal testimony of Christ. Thou shalt be his witness. And it must be a consistent and constant witness. You see, when people see us, let our prayer be that they will see Jesus in us. And if they see Jesus in us, that means that we must be constant and consistent, because that's how Jesus was. He's the very same Jesus, and he's the same yesterday, today, and forever. You see, he must increase, but I must decrease, says John 3:30. Our witness must not be to a select few. It must be only to people that we like or people we know, but it must be to all men, both rich and poor, young and old, good or bad. In a world that is so often seems to be full of bad news, isn't it wonderful that you and I can share some good news? More than that, can share the great news of the gospel of Jesus Christ, our Saviour. He says, thou shalt be my witness. Isn't that tremendous? He's chosen you for a witness. Ye are my witnesses, saith the Lord. Lord, help us to be willing witnesses for his glory. And as we tell people and as we show people this wonderful Jesus, may many of them come to a knowledge of him for themselves. God bless you. Speak with you again tomorrow morning.